So a fella bought this gym a couple of months ago. We were looking just for this particular car. Supposedly the motor is seized. I don't know, haven't tried to start it, haven't done anything with it, but we're gonna snatch it off the trailer and at least find out what's going on with it. Well, I got the best dead battery. Good. Yeah, so far we're just tightening a bolt. Man, you'd think I'd never done this before. We wanted a V6 model. We wanted this tan interior that I'm going to show you. And it took a long time to find one, but we found one. Why, you might ask, would we want a V6 powered Monte Carlo? Mental reasons. Sentimental. Because my family back in about 1989 bought one of these that was a few years old. And we had a lot of memories in the car. We had a lot of good times, and got rid of it around 2001 and regretted it ever since. So here we have a replacement. Before we snatch this off the trailer, we're going to do a real quick walk around. Of course, she's missing the hood ornament, the big emblem. Most important thing you need to know about this car is you need to fear this. Nothing like 118 horsepower coming out of that V6. A little road rash. Missing the badge there. She's got a pretty chewy rocker panels, both sides. It's got the security system built in, like a lot of G bodies do. A little chewy in the quarter there. Has some optional low pro tires, which are really low pro right now. She was a vinyl top car, quarter vinyl. It no longer is. This stuff's, you know, seen better days, but who cares? Same for the old tail lights. Got some ventilation. When they fill up with water, it can drain out. That way it won't freeze and crack. She's got the optional wheel covers over here. Steelies on the other side. Two different sizes, of course. A little chewy here too. Like I said, rockers have seen better days. And as any GM of any old vintage, got a lot of transmission fluid and oily stuff leaking out the bottom. Little whiskey mark, but a little whiskey mark never hurt nothing. She also has some really cool decorative mold on it. I suppose now we'll pull it around front and jerk it off the trailer. Fellas, well, it's a beautiful Friday afternoon. I got all the bills paid this week, so I'm knocking off early at 4 o'clock. And since we got some beautiful sunshine, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, figured we could go ahead and see if we can dive into figuring out why this thing is not running. So I suspect the motor's locked up, and this is going to be the shortest will it run video ever in the history of the internet. We'll find out soon enough. So yeah, we'll get your peepers in here a little closer. Anyways, we'll get your peepers in here a little closer, and we can I suppose first we'll check the oil, which I have not done. I did when I bought it. Tried to spin the engine by hand with the belts. No go. Fella I bought it from was going to do a V8 swap on it anyways. He didn't care about the engine, never messed with it. What do y'all think of that beast? 4.3 liters of horsepower. Yeah, that is lovely. Smells fuely. Looks terrible. Can't see it. It's just kind of got stuff all over it. Doesn't look like straight water. Yeah, it smells a little fuely, but it doesn't have a carburetor. They got that throttle body injection. I'm going to wipe that thing off and we'll again and see if it comes out clean or not. I'm back. So I reckon what we'll do is, do I want to just try to spin the engine with the breaker bar? Probably do that first. And I suspect we won't get nothing. But if we do, or if we don't, either way, we'll pull the plugs out, give them a soaky. This thing's been off the road since the 90s, at least. So no matter what, we're going to pull the plugs out and soak them. Huh. I don't notice that it really has a fluid level. It's more like a sludge level. It's like, how high does the ooze go? Kind of somewhere down at the bottom. We'll definitely not be starting it on that, if there's any likelihood this thing will spin anyways. I'm going to try to get down there on that balancer and try to spin it. Nothing on this engine appears to have spun in I don't know, it's been a while. This fella should be of the 5/8 variety. Probably going to be easier to get to it from up top. The fan turns. That's something. Ah. Come on, you little rascal. I don't know what I was thinking there. That ain't going to work. One thing that stinks about these little V6s is you got to reach way in there to get to the front of the motor. Don't want to lay on the nose piece. It might break off. Okay. Oh, that was my ear. That was squeaky. I can't see what I'm trying to get. Oh, yeah. Good Lord. Oh, I'm on a bolt. Let's see. The bolt appears to be turning. Or broke, I don't know. Hopefully I'm not muffling y'all too much. Okay, I tightened the bolt. Or continued to strip it if it was stripped. Okay, we're back on it again. So with that being loose, somebody probably got in there and was pulling on the engine. So far she's tightening or stripping. Don't know which. Oh, that's a loud noise. Hopefully you still got some audio here. I'm all jammed up on top of my microphone here, which I'm still trying to get used to using. Might have lost the audio, I don't know. Ow. Owie, that's sharp. About as much horsepower I want to throw at it. Well, we'll pull the plugs. Would you fellas believe it if I told you that it was getting dark? Alright, somewhere in here is a plug. Okay. Got my big bar on it. Just to break them all free. It's not actually too bad to get to these plugs. A-bodies are a lot worse. Let's see. Getting the angle properly. Okay. Okay, that one's broke free. Ow. Now my finger's broke. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Are you bored watching me do this yet? I'm kind of bored watching me do this. Oh, we got one, and we dropped one. What I'm going to be looking for is any kind of signs of bad ignition damage, you know, detonation or anything dumb like that, and or mechanical damage. That looks alright. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the other 6, and then we'll compare them, and I'll let you see what they look like. Is it still working? Don't know. Well, Time has passed. Sun is fading fast, but I got 6 plugs out. And about 4 out of the 6 look pretty good. 2 are a little questionable, a little bit of chewy. Well, here you have it. These are corresponding to the cylinders they came out of, front to back, left to right. Them ends ain't bad. 2 of them ends ain't bad. That little feller there. Anyways. Oh, there's something really cool about this engine bay, by the way. It has chocolate sprinkles. I'm going to try to get down in here and try to find a spot that I can insert a bunch of penetrating oil. I just breathed a lot of dirt. I can't really tell where it's at, so we're just gonna... yep, about there's right. Can't tell if I'm hitting anything or not. Okay, yep. Say that's good. Can I see this one? I don't know. Oh, that sounds like we're getting there. How about this one? Yeah. See, that's good. Let's go over here. I'm gonna have to put this down. I'll bring you right back. Well, I think I got what I feel in my heart to be an adequate amount of penetrating oil down in here. So I guess, ow, if I can get my hand down here, we're going to see if she goes a little. I do not think she will. I think we're going to have to pour a whole lot more stuff in the cylinders. Good. Yeah, so far we're just tightening a bolt. I don't want to push that too far. Well, so far Monte Carlo 1, me none. I guess we'll throw a battery in it. Well, I got the best dead battery that I had laying around. I've already pre-fit it with top posts because I ain't willing to do the old side post shuffle. Nope, wasn't good 30 years ago and it ain't good now. So, what I'm going to have to do is slide this battery way over here. This battery isn't good for much anyways, other than, oh, I don't know, a $10 core charge. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. That might stretch, maybe, possibly. It's got some homemade negative battery cable loop there that looks pretty new, which would kind of lead me to believe that perhaps somebody tried to start it, maybe. Come on out of here. Best thing you can do with one of these. Ooh, that almost hit my truck. Okay, we got a really short negative. Come here. Oh, yep, that'll reach. Gotta feed it right here between the hoses. Get in here a little closer. See what we can get done here. I think I need to clock that around. Got itself a little clamp there going to the frame rail. And it's clamped the wrong direction. Okay, see if we can shove that mess into here. One of the guys I watch on YouTube on the regular hates these cables connectors. Can't remember which one he is. Is it Watch Wes Work? I love watching Wes work. It's pretty entertaining. That guy's smarter than about 4 of me. You can just tell from his accent and his hair. Except for that time when he ran a wall over with the car. I've ran into a wall before with a Jeep Cherokee at my first job. Tell you about that sometime. We made contact again. That's the main contact point, and this cable is just not wanting to have it. You'd think it's 40 years old. It ain't 40. I'm not even 40, and I'm a year older than this car. What is this car? 85, I think. I'm an 84 model myself. Okay, now if that'll not pull itself back out, we should be live. I'm not seeing fire yet. I hope not, because I didn't bring a fire extinguisher. We got to enter the pilot's lounge here from this side because the old GMG body outside door latch is broken. Oh boy, that's in the wrong place. It's supposed to be up here somewhere. Give us some good luck. Ooh, we got other keys. You know what those are in there for. These are the ones in question. Well, see if she's got any juice. A dash light lit up. We ain't got much battery, so I'm not gonna try to spin her, or turn the lights on rather, I should say. No fire yet. Key's in the on position. I'm gonna go whack that key. Based on how solid that bolt was, I'm gonna give it a 10% chance of turning. She's in park. Nothing. I don't think it turned, but I couldn't have seen nothing if it did or didn't. I'll have to do a little playback and watch. Y'all already know, but I'm going to go ahead and stop it and check. Sure didn't sound like it. Well, as you fellas can clearly see, I got the old trusty rusty Ford cooking this battery. On that subject, I probably shouldn't stand by it. It's been on it about 5 minutes. I'm going to hop in it. One of two things that'll happen. One, nothing. It'll click. And two, it'll break the starter off or catch on fire. I don't know. Keep your eyes on it. Watch that belt. Well, would you fellas believe it didn't turn? I think the most prudent thing we can do at this point is let her sit for a couple of days with some penetrating oil in it. And we will join back up later. Would you believe, also, none of the power windows work, or locks, or pretty much anything, except that one speedometer light. The old girl's been setting for about 3 days now. She still don't spin, so I reckon I'm gonna pop that air breather off and I guess proceed to pull the valve covers off and potentially the front covers and the intake and see if we can figure out why she will not turn. So stay tuned. I believe first thing we're going to do is get the air compressor in its brackets and the alternator in its brackets out of the way. We're going to have to pull the heads off in all likelihood. Now I don't have to do this out here in the field. I got a nice climate controlled shop I could be doing it in. But where's the fun in that? We'll wind up there if I'm not able to get some stuff off. But we're going to give it an attempt. I forgot my wireless mic, so you have to forgive me there. I don't feel like walking 300 yards to get it. I'll go get it when I gotta walk over there anyways, when I find out what I forgot. So I know y'all don't want to watch me do as much as I gotta do here, pull all this stuff out of the way. So I'll let you watch some of it. and I have a nice clean trunk that I can put all this stuff in when I'm done. It's already loose. Makes it easier when they're already loose. That compressor is pretty dang tight. I don't think that's going to cause the motor to not spin. I think the starter could overpower it. Okay, on to the alternator side. Let's see, I got, looks like, hard to say, 3 bolts. You ever question your own sanity? Occasionally I do. Not yours, mine, I mean. You have to judge your own sanity yourself. Fella's gotta wonder why a fella would do this. Guess because a fella likes cars and likes an adventure, huh? Okay. Hibbity. Alternator. Whew, moving right along. I guess I'm gonna cut some heater core hoses. Well, they might just snap right in half. Pull the radiator hoses off, and probably go ahead and start pulling stuff off the top there. I want to get the valve covers off, just kind of look inside the cap there, just look under her hood, so to speak, and see what she kind of looks like down there. If it looks like the Titanic, we'll probably just abandon this process right now. Well, I've got everything unbolted here on this valve cover. Figured I'd let you guys watch and see what we do or what we don't got going on under here. I pulled the cap off the other one, and it looks pretty rusty. And by pretty rusty, I mean it looks kind of severe. Kind of wondering if this car was flooded at some point in time. Don't know. There she goes. I'm gonna pop this off and kind of maybe get an idea what direction I want to go with this, or how far I want to dive into it out here in the weeds. Sorry, my arm's in your way for a second here. Boy, these GM cars are old GM stuff, it's something else. Work an hour just to get to the valve cover. We're dumping all kinds of leaves and stuff in here, but based on current condition of the engine, I am fairly certain we are not hurting anything. Oh, come on. Sorry about the arm. Okay. I'm gonna pick you up here. There's the rockers, the push rods. Can you see them? They are pretty scaly. Not looking yummy. That's a lot of stuff. We're gonna pop the other one off. All right, see what we got over here. Look at that PCV valve. All rusty. I'm starting to get the feeling that the writing is on the wall as far as, golly, this valve cover's been off. It's been glued on. The writing is potentially on the wall as far as what we could potentially get done out here in the field or couldn't. Okay, get all these stupid wiring harnesses back. What in the world is grabbing it? Something has got a holt on it. What is it? Is it just this line that's this hard? Wow, that's tight. Okay. don't know what silicone they used back then, but that worked. Okay. Jeez Louise. Man alive. What did you do to me, GM? So we're gonna have to pull the back of it up. Man, you'd think I'd never done this before. Okay. Let's snag your little peepers down in here. Yeah. Not good. A lot of that fell off the bottom of the valve cover. But safe bet, this ain't gonna run. Not without a comprehensive rebuild. This thing, even if I knew the thing was capable of running, I would not try to force it. There's just so much stuff in here. And that's just not gonna happen. Both sides look about the same. Well, looks like we've reached the point of the show where we have to hang our heads in defeat and put the tools away. I believe she's out of commission for a reason. Probably flooded. Who knows? That's a lot of crusty for a motor that's been setting. And I've pulled a lot of motors apart that have been setting. So the likelihood we're gonna get that to spin without a complete teardown and beating the pistons out with large hammers is about that. So what do we do next? I don't know. There's two good options what we could do next, and I'm sure that you already know what those are, but I'll bring them up anyways. We could go with a small block Chevy to replace that little guy. It'd probably cost more to build that than it would the small block Chevy. We could throw a modern LS in it like everybody else and their brother is doing. And that honestly is a pretty viable option because this machine is a family project, unlike all of my own. My dad and one of my brothers are co-owners of this car. I'm actually a minority owner, and neither of them are interested in working on stuff. They're more of a jump in it and drive it and enjoy it, you know, smarter than me kind of people. So I'm gonna have to get together with them, figure out what direction they want to go with this, but probably the most cost effective in the long run. She's already set up for fuel injection, similar to my LS swap van we did. Just be a matter of putting a bigger pump in it and making an LS fit. Now they sell all kinds of direct bolt-in stuff for an LS swap, including headers, oil pan, everything you could possibly need, and it's pretty easy to do yourself. Standard LS swap garbage everybody knows about. She already has the metric turbo 200 4R, I believe it's called. It's good 4-speed automatic overdrive. We can keep that. I don't know though. You will see this car again. It will get built. Not sure when, but you'll see her again. I don't give up on anything. But today, I'm cleaning the tools, packing up, hanging my head in shame, and going back to the shop. Nice day.